Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're cooking. Let me center up here. Center up, something like that. Holy fuck. My audio is absolutely... Like, does my microphone sound fine? I just got hit by audio that came out of my speakers that was fucked. Hopefully the mic still sounds fine. I don't know what's going on with that, but, you know. Hopefully we don't have that issue next year. Anyways. Is my mic also fucked? If it's fucked like that, that's, you know, well, Happy New Year, GG's. Mike is good, thank God. Jeez, weird, super weird. You're fine now? Super weird. Anyways, welcome in, everybody. You heard that? Yeah, dude, that was weirder. Couldn't ask for a weirder group of two games. Yeah, we got skateboarding on Atari and Grand Theft Auto 3 Trilogy Edition. This is, like you said, right? I don't think we could see a weirder group of two games sold at auction. But $187.50 for the pair. Welcome in, you guys. Final auction of the year. I had to miss last week, of course. Christmas Eve auction. That was wild. That is, oh man, I don't want to say it's diabolical to have an auction on Christmas Eve, but maybe some of you guys would have got a deal on that. I threw in a bunch of proxy bids myself. I think I underbid on a couple things, but didn't end up winning anything on the Christmas Eve auction. So maybe it wasn't a complete wash, but definitely curious if you guys picked anything up. New Year's Eve is also kind of crazy work, I'll be honest, but these auctions stop for no one, apparently. 9.8A Kung Fu Heroes. Indiana Collection. Geez, $587.50 there. This is the Mega Man 2 30th anniversary by who? I Am 8-Bit? Yeah, I Am 8-Bit 2018 release, Mega Man 2. Limited to 8,500, I believe. Now, yeah, look, over $200 for it. I don't know what this thing is worth. I don't, like, in my opinion, there's zero value in grading something like this. Zero value at all grading something like this. $237.50. Whatever. Wario Woods, 8.5B. Jeez. Case fresh game. Somehow, some way, someone found one that was beat. Kinda crazy. Heritage needs to pay the rent. That's why I'm here as well, Gino. I need to pay the rent. New Year's Eve, you goddamn right we're streaming. I would have streamed on Christmas Eve too, but I had to go to the, we just happen to have our family Christmas supper on Christmas Eve this year, so that we can better align with the girlfriend's family as well. So just how it played out this year, we did all of our big Christmas stuff on Christmas Eve. Mortal Kombat 3 kicks off Super Nintendo, 9.2B plus, made in Japan copy, $750 still. A 9.2B plus is still $750. Isn't that kind of strong for a B plus? Load Runner, Game Boy, 9.4A plus. There are 70 games today. The best stuff in this auction is probably the Nintendo Powers. There's a lot of really good Sega Master System as well. If you're looking at the auction, if you're following along here, we're almost out of Nintendo stuff, which is crazy. Dr. Mario 8.5A plus. What's a drink you'll only get in Canada for New Year's? We bring out cranberry ginger ale. Cranberry ginger ale you'll only find at Christmas time. Like eggnog, of course, but I think you guys get that too. But I don't know if cranberry ginger ale is a ubiquitous thing. Yo, Pokerface, Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, pure unfiltered syrup, exactly, right? Dr. Mario 64 going for $350 into Jet Force Gemini, 9.4A plus. Cranberry ginger ale's the shit. Yes, it is. Also, my last purchase here for 2024, might as well show you guys here as well. I picked up a copy of Link: The Faces of Evil. Sega CDI, brand new, factory sealed, $399. I was the only bidder. Can you believe it? How was I the only person bidding on this? $400. I mean, there's sales on graded copies like well over 1,000. I thought I was gonna have to compete a little bit for it. I mean, it looks to be in nice shape, right? But there's my CDI last purchase, Christmas gift to myself. I bought it Christmas Eve. Wada Games doesn't grade CDI anymore, or they don't grade CDI games with the sleeves. Were you guys aware of this? I sent in my Wand of Gamelon, the other CDI game, and they returned it to me ungraded. And I guess they no longer grade Wand of Gamelon Faces of Evil because there's a chance they crush it while encapsulating. Yeah, I literally have to go to CGC with this. I have to go to CGC. Now, I know some of you guys probably do remember Squishgate, Wada Crush, whatever you want to call it, where Wada Games was taking games with slip covers, some limited editions, and quite literally, they were crushing them into the cases during encapsulation. They were, yeah, like literally breaking, wrecking, denting people's games. So it's probably a good thing they decided to stop encasing these Sega CDI games. Philips CDI. Why did I want to call it Sega? Philips CDI games. It's probably a good thing they stopped doing that because they were literally breaking people's games. Now, did any of the other CDI games get damaged? I don't know. I'm just relaying the information. Because I had my copy rejected like this month. I sent in my Wand of Gamelon. But no dice. Gotta send it over to CGC. We have also some 95 Switch titles, which are decent. This is Hako Boy, Hakozume box with QB Amiibo. I don't know what it is. Sold for $362, which like is real. So it's clearly something for 3DS Japanese, but I don't know what it is. Castlevania Order of Excelsia, 9.88 for $256. The VGA 95 Animal Crossing for $187.50 is kind of sick. Like, aren't the 9.8 A++ pluses like $130? I'd much rather have the 95. I think there are only 10 copies in that if I read the pop report right. Mario Rabbids Family Bundle with Starlink, Walmart exclusive. It's pushing its way up to almost 240. I personally, you were the underbidder on Animal Crossing? Yeah, it's kind of sick. I personally don't think these like Walmart bundles will ever be anything collectible. Even a lot of these bundles that exist on like Wii, 360, I don't think GameCube has any of these, but Nintendo DS might, GBA has some shit like this. They just generally don't do anything. They're generally too niche, especially on a console like Switch where there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of video games to collect. I don't see this retail exclusive bundle that includes Starlink ever being anything. You know what I mean? $275. I'm going to go out and say it's overpaying already. I think it's already overpaying for this. $275 on the family bundle there. Kind of crazy. Sonic Mania, 9.8A+ signed by Craig Smith. 3 of only 15, limited signing by Wada Games there. Kind of cool, pushing up to almost $300. Yo, Happy New Year, Yugi-preneur. I appreciate you being here, dude. Happy New Year's. Hope for a big 2025, including a nicely priced Mario Bros. 1 sealed. Yes, Rob. Happy New Year's to you, too. I'm going to make a YouTube video here soon. I'm going to be making content again soon here. I've been very busy with some shit, and I have a, along with another collector in the Discord, there's going to be a new weekly segment we're doing that's going to air on January 6th, I believe. The second Monday in January, it's going to start. Nintendo Power number 4, Zelda 2. 9.4 Pop 8. It's the game that I have in the thumbnail this week. Interestingly, this has sold multiple times before in 9.4 grade, and it's almost always sold for around $1,000. That's going all the way back to July 2023. $900, $1,000, $1,000, 937. Like, it has always been in that $1,000 range, and once again, almost $1,200. I need to, like, oh my god. I need to stop this. Stop this. Holy smokes. Wow. Holy smokes. Keep the robot voice. Oh my god, man. I don't know why the TV does that. It's wild. 1867 from Knee High. The most Canuckian amount I could think of. Just snagged the Big Box Boy amiibo. Really? It was the last of the 227 amiibo figurines you needed. What? So is that thing super rare, Knee High? Talk to me about it. Like, what is that amiibo thing? I can't believe you have all 227 amiibos. That is insanity, dude. Congrats on completing that. Oh my god. Nintendo Power number 4, yeah, $1,200 still. Nintendo Power number 18, 9.0 for $450. Nintendo Power 44, 9.4 for $450. Honest to God, these are holding up pretty damn well. The Nintendo Power magazines, 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, they're holding up pretty damn well. At least a lot better than I thought they would. Remember back in like 2023? These were selling for, the Nintendo Power had just been hitting the market, so to say. And they were selling high, but like I said with the Zelda 2 book, it's $1,000 every time it's come up. It's come up about 5 times in the past 16 months. There's absolutely zero reduction in price. Selling for the exact same thing. Nintendo Power number 285, final issue, 9.6. Yeah, pushing its way to over $200 here. 225. Nintendo Power Index, 9.6. It's just kind of crazy. You message me, but you can ignore that. You'll ask here. You think other made in Japan first print GameCube can catch hype like first party stuff? There's not much made in Japan first print GameCube outside of first party stuff, Hiko. Like, I think I saw the full list of them, and there's, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 games total. And of them, I mean, outside of first party stuff, Tony Hawk 3, I think, has a Japan first print. Eternal Darkness is first party. That's Nintendo. Wave Race is Nintendo. There's genuinely like maybe 2 or 3 first party or not first party titles. So Eternal Darkness, I do think would bring a Japan premium. I do. Nintendo Power number 27, Dr. Wily's Revenge here. I appreciate you, hamster. Yeah, I had to turn that. I don't know why my computer audio does that, but it kills me inside a bit. It kills me inside a little bit. Here's the Nintendo Power number 2792, again pushing up to $500 here. Like, oh no, this is the lot, sorry. This is number 24, 27, 36, and 38. Man, I forgot that this is the bundle. There were 5 magazines here, sorry. 5 magazines. 2024 though, hamster. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, I appreciate you, I appreciate you, man. Robot voice or not, I appreciate it. HA listed that Amiibo as CIB, but it might be unopened if you're lucky. Johnny Timestamp, welcome in. That Amiibo, yeah, went for quite a bit, actually. A lot more than I knew about. What time is it here? It is 7:12 p.m. Not so late. Not so late. As soon as this auction concludes, I'm heading out to the girlfriend's family for some food, drinks, nice little party. Hiko! The 1999 dude. I appreciate it. You do not have to do that. I'm happy to answer a quick question. You know, if you're going to show up to the live stream on frickin' New Year's Eve, dude, I'm more than happy to help answer some questions for you. If you're going to spend your New Year's Eve with me, you know what I mean? A group lot of 20 Amiibos, 162.50. Another lot of 8 Amiibos here, pushing their way to almost $200. Gold and silver Mario's in there, man. It's weird for me to say I'm like almost nostalgic for the gold and silver Marios. I think they were Walmart exclusives, if I remember correctly. That was back when like Amiibo was, you know, everything. Amiibo was everything back then. But I don't think I own either of them anymore. Columns, 843.75. Jeez, I thought this was gonna get some more live bids. I missed the frickin' auction here. Almost $850 for columns. We did see a 9.6 A++ last year sell for $2,000. Columns on Master System is very real. Columns in general, I guess, is just, you know, more of a real game, being one of the bigger games on Master System, but part of me was hoping I could just scoop that for nothing. I wasn't going to pay $850 though. That price is a bit too real for me. A quarter century for Majora's Mask. That's fucked, man. Like, I know you're memeing Elijah about the feel old, but it's like, dude, that is actually insanity. That Majora's Mask is 25 years ago. Oh man, let's not do that, right? It's big New Year's Eve. We're supposed to be in a good mood. We don't need to think about existential dread tonight. quarter century old. That is insanity. Enduro Racer 9.48 plus plus 162.50. Great Baseball 9.88. Oh my god, Great Baseball's doing something here. First time at Heritage Auctions, pushing its way to almost $700 there. Master System Collector 687.50 for Great Baseball. Into Great Football 9.88 plus. Also the first time having this one at Heritage. Does HA Auctions run automatically, or are they staffed? I would assume all of this is auto. I would greatly assume this is auto, but I did, like, people are working today. People are absolutely working at Heritage Auctions, because I got 2 separate emails from 2 separate departments. So there are people in office tonight, Rob. I assume the video game auction people aren't doing anything, though, if I had to guess. But people are absolutely in office. Great Football also going for $687.50. What I was saying, sorry. New content starts not this Monday, but the next one. New content next Monday. A new series I'm doing with another collector from the Discord, talking all about video game collecting and investing. Going to be called Cheat Code Weekly. And literally every single week. He's going to hold my ass accountable. We're going to do it every Monday. I think we're going to upload. It's going to be on this channel, Rob. Main channel. Jeremy's back in town as well. I'm hoping to upload some content over on Weekend Rental. And yeah, a new thing on video game collecting and investing. It's going to be very tailored, like finance talk about the deep side of collecting. It probably won't be great for like new entrants, so to say, but like it's yeah. I'm excited for it. I like it. We have like 5 episodes recorded so far. I need to edit them up and stuff, but I like it. I like it. It's everything I love talking about, and I assume you guys are going to like it too. If you're here watching a live stream, you're going to enjoy the new thing that's coming. So I have been working on that. New regular content is also coming, all that good stuff. When will Sean be on? Actually, like, he might be. Jokes aside, hamster, I actually want to talk to Sean again. If you guys saw, Reserved Investments Sean has a video coming out about the graded video game market within 24 hours, he said. There was an update on his YouTube. I think it's supposed to publish within 24 hours. So we're going to get an update from Sean on the graded game market. I'll probably have to do a response video to it. And then I actually would like to talk to Sean again. I would. I think the last time I talked to him was, oh man, it's got to be almost 3 years ago now, right? I think it was prior to the bubble even popping. Probably 2021 sometime is the last time I talked to Sean about graded video games. So the fact that both of us even still exist in the content space is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy to think about. 3 fucking years ago, man. I don't think that's Sean's video, is it? I think that's a separate video, Rob. I haven't watched that one yet, but I think he's doing an actual video game specific video. But I haven't watched that one. Great Golf also went for $687.50. It looks like there's 2 people fighting. 2 people fighting for these Master System games, because Great Baseball, Great Football, and Great Golf all went for $687.50. I assume there's 2 people here fighting for some of these Master System games that have never been offered at Heritage before. Shooting Gallery, $225. Space Harrier, $325. Into Thunder Blade, 9.88 plus. And a lot of this Sega Master System I don't know enough about to give you guys more in-depth review or knowledge or stuff. But Thunderblade, the 9.88 plus, is pushing its way to $750? $750 on the nose there. Did Space Harrier just get snagged? I don't know. $325. Is that a snag? It hasn't sold since 2022, where a 9.68 plus was $576. So I mean, like maybe, but from 2022 to now, you know, it's really hard to even compare those sales. So I don't know if it's a snag or if it's just what it's worth. It's really tough with Master System. Yeah, right? I'm also surprised Master System is pulling decent prices. Because, like, these are decent prices for a lot of this stuff. Getting up to $700 on any video game is very real. Carmen Sandiego for $84, that's not decent. That is not a decent sale. But, even World Grand Prix here, $587.50. 9.68 plus plus, first time at Heritage. Like, these are solid sales for Master System as far as I'm concerned. 8.5B, Wanted Dead or Alive on Sega Genesis. And of course, tonight's auction is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. I just got to pull up the little, I have it in the, have the little auction calendar there. I made sure to upload it. It's always sitting in the description of the videos so you can see very quickly what's coming up in 2025. Every single showcase auction you guys love, every single signature auction is coming back for 2025. So if you want to consolidate, sell some stuff, 2025 might be a big economic year here. Consignment deadlines are all posted. Auction dates are all posted. The closest ones coming up is the February signature auction. You have literally 2 days to reach out if you want to get into that. Then 6th generation and beyond, Nintendo 8 to 64 bits, Ages of Sega, and of course the May signature. Japanese showcase, PC. Is there PC? Maybe there isn't PC. I lied. Oh no, you do. January 23rd. Ah, you're too late. A lot of stuff coming up in 2025, so videogames at ha.com to reach out. And of course, the weekly auctions are continuing into 2025 as well. We're going to be streaming them live right here on YouTube. Another full year of weekly auction coverage. Videogames at ha.com to reach out and speak to a consignment expert. So Echo Jr. is worth money. Yeah, the 9.68 plus here, pushing a little bit more than I thought too. Echo is going to get love though. I know this is Sega Club, kids game, all that stuff, but like Echo is going to get love no matter what. It's a Sega Genesis mainstay, right? Sega Genesis doesn't have many characters or stuff. Echo just is. King's Bounty, EA 9.6A here. I think what we've seen one highest graded copy out of just 2, second time offering it. Yep. The last time it sold 9.4B plus, July last year for $384. Christian Book, you bought the Dr. Mario. I didn't think it was expensive. What was it, $350? I didn't comment on it. But I didn't think, yeah, $350. I did have it on the corner of my eye. That's how I knew what price it sold for. I don't think that's that. Oh no, never mind. I need to see more comps. It's not showing me comps on it. Just give me 1 second here. Again, if you're gonna spend New Year's Eve here, I can help you out. I can, we can spend a little time checking it out. It hasn't been on Heritage Auctions much, it looks like. Yeah, no, we're going to have to check eBay for sales on it. There's just not much to go by on Heritage Auctions, which I'm surprised about, because I didn't think that Dr. Mario was that uncommon. I'll check eBay in 1 second here. I'll bring up Terra Peak as well. King's Bounty, $375 for the 9.6A, so whoever was patient, whoever waited out for this copy, way, way, way better deal than who bought the 9.4 one last time. He did all right, slightly underpaid on the Dr. Mario. What do I think about the Switch 2 coming out? Anyone going for first sprints? God, I didn't do it with the Switch. I just don't think I'm going to do it with the Switch 2 either. Like, just chasing this modern speculation and stuff, sitting on video games for, X amount of years. I don't know, man. It's not for me. If I loved it, if that was my passion, if I liked chasing after this stuff, if that's what I was really into, sure, go for it. But the thought of like buying up at whatever it is, Smash Ultimate 2, right? Whatever comes out. It just like, do I really want to plant? Do I want to plant that money in there in hopes? Yeah, like in hopes of a Breath of the Wild first print, right? Like Breath of the Wild is what, 7 years ago now, right? 7 years, I think. And there were a lot of years where it did fuck all. So like, yes, you see your Breath of the Wilds do well and stuff, but how many Switch games still sell for fuck all? So it just doesn't get me super excited. Hey! Oh no, never mind, 1 second. I'm still looking for you, Christian here. I just brought up Terra Peak. 9.68 plus, $980. VGA 80. Man, if an 80 plus went for 600, that was earlier this year, Jesus. 8.5A plus. Is this the same copy? What did you just buy? 8.5A plus sold for $350, January 2024. Isn't that what you just bought? 8.5A plus? It looks like you paid the exact same price someone paid a year ago. In which case, I'm going to say you're absolutely fine. 8.5A plus. I wonder if that's the exact same copy. That's kind of hilarious. But yeah, I'd say you're fine. I'd say you're absolutely fine on that for $350. That's funny. I can't bring up the listing, unfortunately. It's too old, but 8.5A++, also 350. That's going back last year. 450 for the 8.5A+ last year. Yeah, you're right in the spot. You're right in the spot you need to be on that. You know, if you paid 450, I would say, you probably overpaid, but 350 bucks, you're fine. Right on the money, right where you need to be. Super Monaco GP 9.6B for 193.75. This is kind of neat. It's an absolute shit copy, right? It's a 3.5 Sonic 2, like, very, very shitty copy. Yo, Steve, Happy New Year's. But this copy is interesting because this is an ultra late print of Sonic 2 where they actually used a cardboard box. So this is not a clamshell, this is a cardboard box. It's really hard to find. Like, if you are a Genesis collector, if you care about this stuff, like this copy, man, the box is a 2.0, right? Really shitty copy, but it is a really cool variant to keep your eyes open for. Cardboard box Sonic 2 is actually super rare. And it's sold for 84 bucks still. So, yeah, this absolute garbage copy still almost brought in 100 bucks. Marble Madness, VGA 85 on Game Gear, 400 bucks. Really hard to get there. Turrican, 9.6A+, 375. Also, I'm pretty sure it's pretty damn rare. These ballistic copies of Turrican. Terrible night to have a game sale. I think even the viewership is, we're at like 73 people in the auction. So even this live stream hamster is about 25% lower than a usual Tuesday night. So I would be super curious to see if Heritage Auctions bidding numbers also coincide with, 25% less, how many less people show up on something like New Year's Eve. That's why I tried to push, though, as well on Instagram, like use proxy bidding. If you guys don't know, before an auction goes live, you can use something called like the live proxy bid, and always use that instead of just bidding. Because if you use the proxy bid option, then your bid doesn't go through until it's actually at this point right here in the live. If you proxy bid, this is when the bids come through. So these bids right here are proxy bids. And then this is someone sitting at the computer actually bidding. So if you use the proxy bid, you can't be shilled before the item even goes live. Really, really, really helpful to use. And great for nights like New Year's Eve, where you might not want to sit around, watch an auction. That is too damn deep, Rob. You are too goddamn deep with that question right there. That's getting into the nitty gritty. Never been a bad time to buy good games. Is Chocobo's Dungeon 2 a good game as we enter into PlayStation year? 9.6A+, looking for 100 bucks on it. Yeah, smash the like button. It does help out. This is the final generation of physical media where 90% of sales are digital and you won't shell out for a first print Switch to mainline Mario. Am I an idiot, Elijah? Is that what you're telling me? Am I an idiot, Elijah? Should I be buying up these Switch games because this is truly the last era of physical media? And these will be the future grails? Switch 2 first print Marios and Zeldas? Maybe I should just okay, Elijah, put it this way, right? Put it this way. If people start dumping CGC 99s, the 9.8A++, because I think we're going to see way more case pack grading than we ever saw with Nintendo Switch, right? We're going to see way more case pack grading with these brand new Switch games that come out. And if people start dumping like CGC 9.9A++, if those are selling for 100 bucks, sure, I'll pick one up. There is absolutely no shot, though, that I'm going to buy them and grade them myself. Absolutely not. Because people are going to be chasing the 10s, right? People are going to be chasing the 100s, the 10s. I'll grab my 9.8, 9.9 for 100 bucks and I'll be happy. How about that, Elijah? Does that work? You don't think anyone under 25 will give a shit about physical media in the future? Here's the greatest game ever. 9.8A on Final Fantasy VIII, pushing its way to 800 bucks. Chocobo's Dungeon went for 129. Remember we saw the 9.9? Yeah, the 9.9A sold for 2,250. Lest we forget, 9.8A WADA copy sold July 4th, 2023 for $1,080. One more bid and this is going to beat the July 2023 sale. Just, letting you guys know. Yeah, exactly, Hamster, right? Why is this game with an A grade selling for so much? I don't know. I don't know, dude. Final Fantasy VIII. Maybe people finally realize this is the one you should be investing in. Final Fantasy VII overrated. Long have we waited. Yeah, the thing with like Comac, with people not giving a shit about physical media, people under 25, I just don't think, in our life we're gonna see a shift to like only digital appreciation. Yo, Steve Craig Retro Games, Happy New Year's to you as well, man. I appreciate you taking the time to stop in. I just don't think in our lifetime we're gonna see that kind of shift take place. Like, physical items, physical appreciation, physical of whatever it is. Yeah, hoarders and collectors aren't going away. So I think even if we see a big shift, right, where people under 25 maybe prefer digital options, you're then going to have like the pushback counterculture people who are like, no, digital sucks. Like, this is so stupid. Like, you're going to have divisions still within there. And if the supply and everything is truly lower than it is now, going into like the next generation, then I don't think we need nearly as many people to give a shit as well. The niche cultures can keep this stuff going. The counterculture can keep it alive, you know? Knee High Park with 5 gifted. Holy shit, dude. Let's go. Elijah, Steve, Stampede, 13, and HC getting sniped by the gifts. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Huge. Much appreciated. Medal of Honor is a 9.88 plus. Really cool game. Really cool game. Coming up in that new thing I'm doing, right? That cheat code weekly. We talk about tiers of games. Tiers of games. Medal of Honor is a very good game, right? Has a great franchise, had a great franchise is what I should say. But ultimately, Medal of Honor is a game now that is never, probably never going to have a new entry, and only people from this timeline, only people from this timeline know about Medal of Honor. The other timeline, it doesn't exist. Only if you grew up with Medal of Honor do you actually know about it, right? So it's like, obviously it's not a tier 1 game. It's probably not even a tier 2 game. But is it tier 3? Is it tier 4? Or is it just completely dead and we're going to watch this $512 mark here just completely keep falling as years pass, right? That's one of the things we talked about here with kind of gauging where to put money, how to put money. Medal of Honor last year sold for $930. It is a WADA copy, right, versus a CGC copy, but $930 1 year ago, $512.50 today. 9.88 plus. WADA versus CGC, but it's a 45, 50, almost a 50% haircut right there on Medal of Honor. It's tough, man. It's tough. And, collect whatever you want, of course, right? But when you're deciding where to put money, it becomes hard. It's hard. Medieval, not 231.25. Yeah, 9.68 plus on this is cheap. Absolutely cheap. I think it's cheap anyway, but I think I say that every single time it sells. I think I say that every single time Medieval sells. I think I say it's cheap. Twisted Metal Small Brawl, 187.50. Dragon Quest 8, 9.88 plus plus. Tip Kaiser, you bought Medal of Honor. Well, I'm glad you got to listen to me shit all over it there for a good 2 minutes. And it's not that I hate it, right? Like I said, Medal of Honor, strong franchise, has games, all of this stuff. It's just one of those things that 10 to 15 years from now, I don't see Medal of Honor being a stronger purchase than it is like in the next 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like games like this where, what is this, 2000, maybe 1998, 99? Games these games are going to peak out sooner rather than later, in my opinion. Maybe 5-10 year runway, but if you're looking 15, 20, and it's not, again, right? Collect whatever you want. Medal of Honor is a cool game. Medieval's a cool game. I buy Dragon Ball Z and Digimon shit. That's Digimon isn't getting any more popular. It's just if you have a set amount of budget, it's just like how to decide where to put so much of your money. If you're going to buy your tier 1 franchises, you know, put 70% of money in there, 40% into your tier 2s, and then 30% can be used for games that are dead, right? Your 30% budget can go into something like Odin Sphere. Is this game going to get any more popular, any more expensive, any more anything into the future? Maybe, but you know what I mean? There's far less opportunity for Odin Sphere to become more popular, more valuable, more whatever than there is for bigger known franchises. Medieval was a fun game, so was Medal of Honor. You surprised Medieval's never taken off? I think it's just it's a dead franchise, isn't it? Medieval? Pretty sure it's dead. If Sony ever did anything with it, I think it could. I think Medieval, if it ever got characters and stuff, it could take off. Medieval got a remake? Yeah, like if Medieval does something, it's not bad. Odin Sphere got a remake, a remaster. Wow. The fucking everything gets a remaster, eh? Darksiders, 85 plus with the exclusive weapon code. Odin Sphere went for $250. Happy New Year, Fletch. Appreciate you. Knee-High Park, you joined this community almost 1 year back and everyone's been so helpful. Big thanks to Duels, Hunter, Greg, Title. Wow, even Title getting a shout out. Even Title getting a shout out. That's, wow, what a community, hey? What a community. 79 viewers on the New Year's Eve stream is strong. It is. It is strong. I agree. Like, I am happy you guys are here. I thought I might be sitting here with like 40, 50 viewers talking to myself for an hour. Those were the early days, man. Those were the early days. I'd have to sit here and just ramble. And those auctions were long as shit when I first started doing this. I'd have like 30, 40 viewers in here and I'd just have to riff, basically filibustering for, 2 hours straight. Just saying anything that comes to mind, Ay, ay, ay. Those were the days. That's the early day grinding right there. Darksiders, $104. Honestly, for the 85 plus, it's probably a good deal. It's just, if you like PS3 collecting, whatever, right? Darksiders is kind of cool. Fallout New Vegas, VGA 90 plus, sealed, do not sell before for $129. Also, like, that's just kind of cheap for what it is. Obscure, The Aftermath, 9.88 plus plus on PSP. First time at Heritage Auctions. I don't know how much this costs CIB. I don't know a lot of PSP prices off the top of my head, but Obscure on PS2 is pretty damn expensive. What are there, like 2 or 3? Also known as Obscure 2. Maybe there's only 2 games in the Obscure series. In my head, I always say Obscure. Like as if Ob is a person and like we're getting his cure. Obscure. But Obscure, $237.50 there on PSP. Kind of cool. Panzer Dragoon Orta. Also, kind of cool if you're into Xbox collecting. Like Panzer Dragoon, Xbox, this is a cool game. If you're an Xbox collector, this is a cool game. No one collects for Xbox, so I'm sure no one cares, but 9.68 plus. They have Okami in this auction. No. No, they do not. Sharp Origami, honest to God, you should probably wait before trying to purchase an Okami. I saw that with the announcement of the, Okami 2? I think it's getting a sequel, right? The prices of Okami has shot through the fucking roof. Honestly, I give it 6 months, man. Okami 3, okay, yeah, like give it some time, Sharp. I think right now is very, very likely going to be the worst time to purchase a copy of Okami until this hype dies down. And if Okami 3 isn't good, the price will plummet once again on Okami. So I would express patience on purchasing a copy of Okami right now. Panzer Dragoon Orta, $150 into Project Gotham Racing number 2, 9.88 plus plus here. Medieval needs to be introduced to Fortnite for the younger generation to care. Certainly, it would certainly help. It would certainly. There was something weird going to Fortnite just recently. I can't remember what it is now. It was a weird collaboration. Oh. What the hell was it now? What's coming to Fortnite recently? Or coming soon? It was something just bizarre. No, Lego makes sense. That makes perfect sense. This is like fucking esoteric, man. This was weird. Can't remember what it was now. Some weird collab where I was like, Jesus Christ, literally anything. But you were born in Canada, you have to be polite. Yeah, that's true, Nihai. That's true. You would have bought that Medieval. You just found out the auction was happening tonight. Damn, dude. What are the comps on Medieval here? Like I said, every time it sells, I think it's too cheap. The 9.8A plus, right? The 9.8 is sub $400. 9.8A plus, 336 last year. Like it always sells for fuck all. 9.6A plus for 231. Yeah, it's a decent price, right? But like, it always sells low. Kind of crazy. Kind of nuts. Because like the 9.8A plus for 336 is just like, that's free. That's free. Yeah, that's December last year, a year ago, but like even this one, February last year, 372. If you want a copy, you can get a copy. They're just anytime it sells. Yeah, corner the market on Medieval. Stubbs the Zombie, Rebel Without a Pulse. This game was an Xbox Grail, man, before it got re-released. What was it, a remaster? Is that what it was? Like, this is... The value on this game died as soon as it got a reprint. That's what's in Fortnite? Darth Vader is a samurai? Ah, it was something weirder than that. Something weirder than that, Chris. Maybe it was an older collab or something. I saw it on, you know, like Instagram or something, and I was just like, what the fuck? That's what I remember saying, but... Yo, Goob Noob! Happy New Year's to you as well, man. Hope all is well. Skibbity Toilet. It was Skibbity Toilet. Comic, it was Skibbity Toilet. That's what it was. Collabing with Skibbity Toilet. And I just like, man, that is the most Gen Z fucking sentence I think I could say, right? Fortnite is about to collab with Skibbity Toilet. Like, I feel like I'm brain rotting even just telling you guys that. It's Jesus Christ. The Simpsons game is a VGA 95. This is kind of crazy. Highest example of 3 on the Pop Report. 95 Simpsons game. Cracked over $500 there. You're speculating on Orta. Interesting. Interesting. At $150, I really don't hate it. It's just you have the issue of being on Xbox. But if Xbox ever becomes more collectible, man, like Orta is a good title. I still think original Xbox collecting is criminally undervalued and underappreciated. So I like your speculation myself, but there's also potential that it does literally nothing. I think it's underrated. I think it's undervalued, but year after year after year, I find myself thinking the same thing about original Xbox, and year after year after year, more people don't start collecting original Xbox. So, geez, was it just everyone in this chat bidding on the Orta? You want to Doom for Saturn, but every time you want to sell a Saturn game, it's like you have to think about taking a loss? Yep. Yep, those esoteric consoles are tough, man. Thursday will be video game history? We will have done it? What are you talking about with Thursday, Hamster? Isn't it next Thursday for an auction? There's nothing this Thursday, is it? Predictions for 2025. Wada will change its name to PSA. Maybe very, very late 2025. I could see it. I do think Wada is going to change to PSA games. I really feel like that's inevitable. I have nothing concrete to back that up, but I really feel like that's inevitable. I don't know if it'll be 2025. If it is 2025, it'll be very late 2025. Switch 2 first prints to the moon. Yeah, first print copies, like first to market copies, the CGC 10s will probably sell for way too fucking much. And will I hit 100k subs next year? No. No, I won't. 50k? Let's make a push for 50k. That'd be huge. Right? That'd be great. Push to 50k. This year was stagnation, man. The stagnation nation for actual sub growth. And I mean, it's, you know, my fault as well. I could make more videos. I could do more stuff. It is what it is. How many subs did I even get this year? It wasn't many, man. 2024 numbers. 2024 numbers. 2.2 million views on this channel. You'd never fucking know it, hey? Yo, Mountain Dew Biter. Let's go, dude. The $9.99. 2.2 million views. 2,164,000. We got 2,192 subs. That is disgusting. That is insanity. 2 million views got me 2,000 subs. What's going on, man? What's going on? And there's the revenue. That's thanks to donators just like you, Dupiter. That is thanks to people just like you, Dupiter. $4,600 on the YouTube this year. I made 28% less than last year. Yikes. Absolute yikes on that. But $4,700 on the YouTube. Get a wig and a dress, brother. Yeah, seriously. Get some implants. It's about that time, hey? It's about that time. No Gregmas 2024. No Gen Z subs without the giveaways. Yeah, do I seriously just need to start baiting a giveaway every video? Is that what I need to do? Just give away bulk Pokemon cards? Make sure to comment down below so I can ship you absolute bulk. Is that how you get the people? Time to unsub and be the first 2025 sub? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You made more selling games, but next year's gonna be rough. I mean, I do better just flipping games too than I do on YouTube. That's the thing with like the YouTube revenue. Like I need the Heritage sponsorship, right? That's why I'm here on New Year's Eve streaming. That's why I would have been here on Christmas Eve as well. I need that Heritage money. YouTube doesn't pay enough, man. YouTube doesn't pay enough. Truly, you need to be getting like tens of thousands of views on long form videos. I think I crack what, like 3,000 to 5,000? Not good enough. Not good enough, Gary. Jose Gonzalez, I appreciate you, dude. Happy New Year to you as well. Mike, I don't even get paid on TikTok. Canada doesn't get paid on TikTok, period. I cannot make money on TikTok, period. So, yeah. Does Heritage pay per stream video or base rate? Per action. I get paid like for video, per stream, Instagram posts. It's all on a per thing. Yep, 2025 we're locked in. As far as I know, Rob, locked in for 2025, so you guys get at least one more year of Greg. Have you tried uploading gore or racism on Instagram Reels? Why didn't I think of that? Are PS3 games the less value games in all PlayStation areas? I think PS4 games are more worthless than PS3 right now, but yeah, PS3 is super cheap right now. It just depends what you're doing though. Like PS3, PlayStation, PS2, PS4. There's so many fucking games on those consoles that it really just depends where you're looking. You know what I mean? If you're going after horror titles, yeah, they're going to be expensive. JRPGs, Atlas, cult classic type stuff. But if you're just buying like random PS3, random PS4, I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of games available for like $10 or less. Both are very, very cheap to collect for. PS3, PS4, even PS2, great collector consoles. Am I the only one with these Heritage livestream accounts? Yep. Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am. It's one of my, it's my shtick. It's my niche. I carved this shit out from stone back in day one. When am I moving to the US? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. Do like the Game Chasers. They live stream playing games, charge $2 to pick a game. They make over $100 every night. Oh, man, it almost feels like handouts. Like, I know donations and stuff can feel like that too, but like, man, accepting money just to like play a game? I don't know. Why don't I do conference expo videos? Because I don't have conferences or expos, dude. Those don't exist here. So if I wanted to do conference or expos, I'd have to travel to conference and expos, and the amount of money it would cost for me to go to those far, 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 far outweighs any benefit to me doing the videos. The financials of doing that just it doesn't work out. Alberta would have some stuff if I went to like Edmonton, Calgary, but I mean, I'm still 8-10 hours out from there. You know, like that's a plane ride or a very long car ride. Honestly, another Mizkif collection video sounds delicious. If I monetize my hobbies like you do, then all you have is a series of damn jobs. Yes. Yep. It's true. Like if you want to, I mean, that's just doing collecting at a very serious level though as well. Like, if you want to seriously collect, it will be a job, period. That's, you know, that's just how it is. You can casually collect and have fun doing it, but like, if you seriously want to collect, if you want to snowball, consolidate, keep building, it's a fucking job, man. It just is. It just is. You need to start making videos or videos about Metal Jesus or shit all over Reddit. Then, yeah, no, I know, HW, I know. Like, I could just, yo, playa, welcome. I could just start drama baiting and doing all of that YouTube stuff, right? But it's like I enjoy having a community I can talk to. I enjoy having people in the Discord I can talk to. YouTube comments that I want to reply to. You know what I mean? Like, I have a really cultivated audience right here that gives a shit about the channel, the hobby, what we talk about. Once you start going into like drama baiting, oh, Metal Jesus sucks ass, Reddit sucks ass, these, you know what I mean? You start pulling in bullshit as well. Like, there's a lot of baggage that comes with that. Yeah, top 10s are a better idea. Top 10s are a better idea. I don't want to start doing the drama stuff. It just comes with too much baggage, man. I like having a positive community here. You know? I don't want it to start being like us versus them and, you know, fuck, even Pat, right? Pat the NES punk. Oh, man. I could attack that dude, right? There were times back a couple years ago. Oh, man, we could have did a whole video series on fuck Pat. But it starts becoming, the toxicity is infectious. You're going overseas and it's all you can do to stop myself from stuffing all your suitcases with stuff to sell instead of stuff for the collection. Hey, it's always better to sell. Always better to sell, right? Then you can just use that money later. I stopped enjoying myself a long time, Chris. It sucks. It sucks. It's like I can't even walk into a game store anymore because all I see are numbers. I don't see any, like, it. You know what I mean? Walking into a game store isn't even fun anymore. Because I'm too analytical about it all. Yeah, we're done already, Trevor. Stream's over, dude. You love it when Ian puts Pat in his place? Yeah, sometimes, right? Sometimes even Ian has to be like, now, Pat. Does Pat make content anymore, though? I don't think he does. Or at least he scaled back tremendously. But neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. You think you're getting a game that has never been found sealed? Jesus, what console hamster? Yeah, I think Pat's like semi-retired at this point, which, you know, good for him. Good for him. That's cool. He's been on YouTube for like 15 years or something. It's GG. Ugh. An NES game that's never been found sealed? I don't believe you. I don't believe you, hamster. I don't believe you. Top 10 cover art, then top 10 most collectible. You can start broad and route your way in. Might get some new people. Oh yeah, for sure. Pat scaled back because people got sick of his BS. Nah. Pat has dedicated fans. Pat has dedicated fans. If Pat put out content, there'd always be people to watch it. What's still Pop Zero? Best of the best karate? What was Pop Zero back when I did the WADA one? Best of the best karate, the hockey game, NHL Challenge or something. I can't remember what it's called now. That rare hockey game. Not best of the best. What's the rare hockey game called? Pro Sport Hockey? Magician was Pop Zero, I think. There were a couple of unlicensed ones. Not Pro Sport. Yeah, there were a few unlicensed ones. I can't remember now, but Pat became a crybaby. You know, I think it's just the natural deterioration, Gino. Once you start doing drama stuff and complaining stuff and like toxic, right? You just kind of you just toxicity becomes your content. Pat tried to say he was a gamer, not a shelf collector. Then he couldn't name any games he was playing. Yeah, at least I'm honest about it. At least I'm honest. You know I'm a shelf collector first and a gamer second. I did play some Mario Party Jamboree over the break, though. Did get in a couple rounds of that with the fam. That was fun. As well as Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Working my way through that. I've never played Master Quest before. And this is the first time I've played Ocarina of Time in probably 15 years. So that has been fantastic. Is Master Quest really fun? I don't think it changes enough, honestly. Like, it's good, right? If you want to play through Ocarina of Time again, I would absolutely recommend you play Master Quest just because you get a slightly different experience. But it doesn't change enough to, like... You know what I mean? You're even worse, you're a yellow bin collector. Yeah, I'm a USPS box collector, right? Isn't that peak? Peak collecting is just having tubs and boxes. A lot of these old YouTubers just regret selling their games. I'm sure there's some, for sure. How much do I think about... How much do you think about Game Boy Super Mario Land 9.4A Plus is worth? What is it? Like, isn't a yellow screenshot only $1,000 or so? Yellow screenshot's not that much. Or are you the one who had a Canadian one, Hero Green? I feel like I remember your name and you had the Canadian copy. In which case, I think we've had this whole conversation already. If that's you, I think it's you. I think I remember. But yeah, you can make an account at Heritage and just like browse all the completed listings. I mean, 9.6A plus was 6,000 earlier in the year, so I mean, maybe 3,000, 3,500, 4,000. I can't find a 9.4 comp, but somewhere in there. Somewhere in that range, I would assume. Oh, 9.4, yeah, that's green. Never mind. Yeah, 9.0A plus is $1,000, so yeah, somewhere in there. Something like 3-4 grand. Just shooting at the hip, though. It's not like a concrete number, you know what I mean? I promised 24-hour Christmas Elden Ring. I don't know why I promised that. I don't know why I have had zero time, Elijah, through the past week. Between, like, family outings with my family, the girlfriend, like, zero time for gaming. It was insane. There was zero time for... I should have never promised a gaming stream. You ever done grading with VGA? Oh, yeah, of course. Absolutely. I graded with VGA for 10 years straight, Rob. There's a freaking Perfect 10 Sega Genesis Ghostbusters coming up for bid soon. That's insane. That's insane. Annie Mae is going to have an aneurysm? That's hilarious. Definitely post the game once you get it, Hamster. I'm curious. Definitely curious to see. But on that note, the Zelda Nintendo Power 4 was the most expensive item in the auction, so I absolutely nailed it with the thumbnail. Almost $1,200. Final Fantasy VIII is $1,100 on 9.8A. That's crazy in my opinion. Columns 9.4A++, 843. Thunderblades Sega Master System 750, and Mortal Kombat 3 the 9.2B Plus for 750. I still think that's expensive, right? Like, I still feel like this is too expensive. Oh, I guess 9.4A plus was too... Well, fuck, nah, 8.5A, 576. Mortal Kombat 3 is just expensive. That's what I'm learning here. This game is just more expensive than I expected. 9.4A plus in April went for $2,375. So if that's the case, if the 9.4A plus is $2,400, I mean, it's like, you know, I guess. Like, I guess. Jeez, Mortal Kombat 3, more expensive than I expected. Wada baited to grade... Wada will be grading Japanese 2025, for sure. For sure. Yeah, no pop report for CGC still. Do I have all 3 Super Mario Lands? I don't even have any of them. I think I have them all CIB. But I don't care about Game Boy that much. I didn't grow up with Game Boy. I'm not super nostalgic for it. So factory sealed Game Boy games, I might have 10. 10 total, you know what I mean? I might have like 5 total. Game Boy just wasn't my shtick. I do have all 3 of them CIB though. I have a lot of good CIB Game Boy, but I didn't do factory sealed for it. Wasn't my priority. I've sold off most of my random Game Boy shit too. I only have like the Marios, the Zeldas, some Donkey Kongs, just, you know, the main stuff that I actually like on Game Boy. But I don't collect for Game Boy anymore, I would say. Yeah, I would say I don't collect for Game Boy. Not at all. I am past those days. Those days are done for me. But on that note, Happy New Year's, everyone. 4-hour countdown here. I'm going to go get some not fast food, go and get some stuff. Where's my actual stream? This isn't it. Duplicate stream keys. What the hell does this all mean? What's this all about? Oh, go to this. Here we go. I think this is where I want to be. But Happy New Year's. I guess I'll see you guys next year, hey? See you next